It's episode 5341. You have a loud place to be. It's time to conceptualize a polio. I'm over here in a little circle. Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day, turn machines and live forever. I'm alive, man, all the way back around here to Saturday. Who would have thought I would have made it this long? Did you think so? It's getting close to like a lifetime. This is another one here, getting through it all. You ever thought about it? You ever considered the next, life? The roundness of reality? You ever eating it all? I eat all of it. Yesterday was Friday. Today's Saturday. And then what? I didn't bring my snacks. I was gonna bring some of these little crackers, but I didn't bring it, and now I don't have any of the snacks, which is okay. I was gonna bring them, but I didn't, and I have just eaten not very long ago. I just went to got back from what's it called there? Tacoma. I went to Tacoma in Lacey, in Tacoma. I went to Tacoma, and I just drove back, and I'm doing stuff. I've been doing stuff. I've been here. Yesterday I was here. Yesterday I was here. Today I'm here. Yesterday was Friday. I was here talking to Chuck a little bit. Talking to was Burger King? Was that yesterday? Let's see. Yeah, I think it was. Talking to Chuck. Talking to Burger King. Chuck's going out there to camping today. Chuck's camping, and I'm not camping. I'm just here. I'm gonna go, live. I'm living a life. Tomorrow is Sunday. Today is Saturday. Then Monday. Time's moving still. Yeah. What happened? What does it all mean? Trying to remember it all. Yesterday, went out there to DK, TC Mofa. There was an event at TC Mofa. There was an event at DK. It was a pretty good time. I was playing a little bit of Tetris Sphere. There was music at both spots. There's always music. People are playing music and doing stuff. You know how it goes? You know how it goes when people do stuff? What a good time with those things, with that kind of stuff and things. Doing all this stuff, and after the I went to sleeping, TV, sleeping. Getting far. There was a dog event today. Downtown there was some dogs, and the dogs were out there on the lawn by the lake, kind of where they do lake fair, and they had some dogs there. Usually it's not a dog kind of thing. It's usually just a like a kind of day-to-day kind of thing. There was a bunch of dogs there. They had a bunch of booths. Some of the same booth, but this time they had dog-themed booths. They're like, hey, we're going to be giving out chew toys. You know, kind of dog-type stuff. Like chew toys and bones. Chew toys and bones. I didn't upload yesterday's episode. Chew toys and bones and like what else the dogs like? And there was a lot of dogs there. I just wanted to go look at the dogs. There was like at least 10 dogs, maybe more. And they're all being there. Nobody was fighting as far as I could see, but they're all there. A bunch of dogs. There was a group of people wearing sashes, sachet away. I thought they were going to be dog people, but they were Miss America people. I saw them walking and I kind of ran up to them and I said, are you going to the dog event? And I thought they're going to go do a dog beauty pageant. I said, hey people, Sashi people, are you going to the dog event? Is there a dog pageant happening? I guess are you involved with some kind of dog pageant? They were wearing suits and stuff, so they kind of looked like they were getting ready for dog pageantry. But it turns out that it was just a it wasn't dog pageantry. It was just regular pageantry, lady pageantry. It was Miss Washington, they called it, and I thought it was gonna be dog. They're gonna do some kind of dog event. Like, hey, look, I'm involved with the dogs. I thought they were gonna be involved with dogs, but they weren't involved with dogs. They were just in the same kind of area as this dog event. But they were going to that really fancy restaurant on the corner under the ritzy apartments. It's a French, Japanese and French restaurant. How more ritzy could you get with Japanese French fusion? That's what it was, and it's like, oh my God, how you so French. I guess tomorrow's May the 4th. That's like the Star Wars deal. But they're doing like the dog movies at the place. But the pageant contestants, they didn't talk to me. They had some handlers, but they were pretty scared and young. So maybe that's why they didn't talk to me. And plus, I'm just like a street guy. Hey, what's going on, pageant people? I'm a street guy and I have some questions. I have something to ask you. So it's probably for the best that the handlers helped me instead of them. But they were walking around. They're gonna do some thing, and they could have gotten some practice and about their pageants. And I'll say, hey, what you like war? How do you feel about war? And they say world peace. What's the most important thing to you? War, peace, world peace, law reform, probationary reform. Oh, or world peace. I meant world peace. I didn't mean probationary reform. That was silly of me to say that. What kind of pageant would say that? What kind of pageant person would say that? I don't know when they're supposed to do it. Isn't it? It's like they're like supposed to be teenagers in Miss America. Are they? Miss Washington, one of those people that are gonna be Miss Washington, and they're gonna go to the pageant, which I don't know if I thought Trump owned the pageants. He's still doing the pageants on the side, or he just owns it. Whatever it is, Mrs. America, you get to decide. You can go see Miss Gay America and the drags. That's a thing too. Miss Regular America. Hello. Hello. I'd like to have world peace. I promote world peace. Yeah, I saw this dog event. Then I went out to Tacoma. There was a lot of traffic. It was very sunny out, though. It still is. And I was going out to Tacoma to go see this, to go play some music and go up there. And there was a crazy car accident. Well, it wasn't too crazy, but there was 4 cars involved, which is, I guess that's kind of crazy. How do you, they're sliding forward, first car just keeps moving. Yeah, 4 cars, maybe they're not spread out far enough. I don't know if they had just cleared the road from it or what happens with the traffic, but they were all off to the side, and it's still causing a lot of traffic, because right when you pass the accident, everybody starts going quickly again. I don't know if it's, rubbernecking, there was some rubbernecking, but then a weird stopping spot just kind of forms, little traffic hiccup, and makes you keep moving. It's a potentiality. Is it the hiccup? Maybe it's the hiccup. Could eat more food. I almost brought food here, but I did just eat a big sandwich. I kind of right before I got here, and then the timing, my timing is getting weird again, to charge the car, or make it to places to go to do things and all this kind of thing. We'll see if I'm going to make it. I'm pushing it a little bit. But yesterday, so then I went to Tacoma, and then I came back. On the way back, I stopped by this place that used to be Chick-fil-A. I was looking at it, and I was like, didn't a Chick-fil-A used to be here? Now it's called B's Hot Chicken. The letter B. Not BJ's, BJ Novak, BJ. It was just B's. B's Hot Chicken. And they had very little on their menu, which I liked. It was not cheap, though. It was not cheap, but it was available. It was B's Hot Chicken. You could get the levels of it. They had a bunch of fire levels, and it was 0, no spice, and then some spice, and moving it around, different spice levels. And then there was these little fire icons next to the spice levels. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after 4 it went to 6, and then it was a 10 or something crazy. It was crazy spice. They had a crazy spice level, and I got what was labeled hot. They had no spice, mild, medium, hot, extra hot, extra hot, and then crazy hot. And I got regular hot, but it was still pretty hot. And they also gave me a weird milkshake. I thought it was gonna be a milkshake, and then I said I would like a milkshake, small size milkshake, and we only have one size, and it's an icy, freezy, icy, whatever. I was like, it looks like a milkshake. It's not a milkshake. I'm well, what's a freezy, icy thing? And I got it, and it wasn't a milkshake. Somewhat milky. It was a milkshake kind of thing, but it was also had some I think ice in it, chopped ice or something, and it wasn't great, but it wasn't a milkshake either, so I couldn't complain. I wasn't gonna complain either way if it was labeled as a milkshake. But since it was labeled as something else, there's no real way of knowing if it's good. like, hey, is this good? It's like, I don't know. I guess it's its own thing. You don't need to know. You don't get to know. You don't need to know. You don't get to know. It was its own thing though. It was ice, whatever. And then I went to Lakewood and stopped by and ate it. It's a good thing I have some wet wipes in the car though. Did I wash my hands? I think I've washed my hands since then. But you get those wet wipes in the car for when you're eating spicy chicken sandwich. I don't know what the spicy sauce was, but it was red and it was messy. Kind of got sauced up, but I did have those wipes, so it worked out. When I charge in Lakewood, I'm charging at the, what's that place called? The college, is it Bates Technical College? Some place called the Technical College. You can go there and learn to work at a factory or something, do technical labor. I don't know what it is. One time I went there and there was some kind of gala. One time I went there and there was people who were dumpster diving with masks on, like Halloween masks. I don't know if they weren't supposed to be dumpster diving, but I saw some guys dumpster diving. Looked like it was some kind of way. I don't know what were they dumpster diving for though? Something, some kind of diving in the dumpster, and they were trying to get stuff, but they were also doing it like at night. When was this? This was like in maybe the winter, maybe February-ish, when they were doing this. People were fake dumpster diving. What were they getting out of there? I don't know why they needed to do it so secretly, but they were in there. It is kind of the industrial zone, so potentially it could be related to industrial zonality, but there's no real way of knowing about it. I could have asked the guy, but he was being somewhat sneaky, it looked like. And I'm like, hey buddy, I'm no narc, okay? I'm not one to narc. I'm not here for that. But what am I here for? Not that. I don't know what I'm here for, but I know what I'm not here for. Okay? We're getting down to it. We have a few minutes left of couch time. And then we're going to get into this tape stuff. Yellowfell left some messages. Looks like we got a new trumpet message. We still have outgoing calls for now. But for how long, so we'll look at these outgoing calls and see how all that is, working out. Maybe it'll work. But, I have my questions. I have a few questions about if it's going to work. It's hard to tell sometimes, but probably. They had seasoned fries at the hot place. I don't know what the seasoning was though. Just salt, extra salt. Maybe it was paprika.
Hey, can you hear me okay? It's a little windy out. Well, it's not windy outside, but it's windy when I'm biking. There's kind of a normal amount of wind, but when I'm on my bike, the wind like kind of moves past me, pushing around, and then has a direct effect on my Bluetooth headset, and yeah, I hope it doesn't
Wishy win.
bug you too much, but yeah, I'm on a bike. I'm on a blue rental bike in Philadelphia, going to work today. And, I felt horrible yesterday. I had a bad day. But,
What happened?
yeah.
What happened yesterday?
Kind of okay, I guess. You think about it. I think about it. I don't know how much you're going to think about it.
I'm not thinking about it.
Hopefully you can still hear me. Yeah, I'm trying to speak loudly. for you. I got a good job. I moved here. I applied to a bunch of jobs in a day. I got one immediately. It's a good job that I like. So, that's cool. That doesn't always happen like that. I'm going to have money. That will truly make me happy. I'm going to have, for me, and, considering the type of money I've made in my life, it's actually pretty sweet money. So, now it also comes with catch. We talk about a guy like me having a lot of money in his pocket. It's not always a good thing for a guy like me. Let's see what happens. No, it'll be alright. We just, bullshitting, just saying some shit. Use up these minutes here.
I think it'll be okay.
Oh yeah. At the end of the day, I have nothing to be upset about. Because I'm gonna have a life. All really matters.
Your phone. The song's gonna go away.
Please leave your message for 21565.
Yo, phone. It's the program. Where are ya? It's Hank's first year. Hank's first year. What are you eating, Hank? Baby food? You eating your fella? You like baby food?
Alright. I'm leaving another message on DTV for Kenny. Let me see. There's an app on my phone where I can coordinate the bike station I'm going to make sure there's a dock available to park my rental bike. It's called the Indigo Bike Service. So, let's take a look together.
Good stuff, man.
How many docks there are. Not docks. Docks.
What?
Yeah. See, biking across the street. It feels like nothing's changed when I'm biking around here in the city on these rental bikes. Looks like I took a 5-year break. Sometimes you just have to take a 5-year break and, do some stuff.
From what?
Fix some DUI. Go to rehab. Sometimes you gotta do it. And
For 5 years? Oh my God, was that 5 years
5
ago?
docks. Not ducks. Docks. 5 docks. My bike, not ducks. Docks. 5 docks. Docks.
$5. Stop.
Okay. But yeah, Well, hey, what's going on with you today, man?
Your recording
Got
has
some
reached
food?
the maximum length.
You
To
living your life?
replay your
Or you
message, press 1.
feeling
To delete and
animated?
re-record your message, press
How
3.
animated are you
For
feeling
delivery
today?
options, press 4.
Oh,
Full on. Full on.
feeling vital? Maybe you should get on a workout regimen. Or you gonna start walking in the park?
Like 3-4 years ago.
Oh! Guy was pulled out and hit me. I went, ooh,
Oh my God.
waved, like, oh, sorry. I waved back. What a nice interaction. Let's get a reminder. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Fighting in the city. Dangerous stuff. Definitely gonna get. I want to have like muscly, not like super muscly, but like, yeah, I think people will respect me.
How muscly?
More. They see like, oh, there you go. You know, that's pretty dangerous.
Eating the food, Hank. You like food?
You want milk, Mom?
Oh, someone's working out. Dad. Hank Sr. the third. This is Hank the fourth. Hank the third's eating some food. Oh, you baby. Oh, Hank's having a good time. Not thinking about getting up, Hank?
Get her laugh again.
Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God! Ah! That doesn't seem good to me. You shouldn't be putting your feet onto your head. Oh my God! Oh my God! No! 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 Ouch! Oh, it's too. Ouch! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God! Ah!
Is the program on in Longview?
Did you get to sleep, by future? Did I get to sleep? I don't know if I ever slept. Had I slept? Hey, future, it's us. The past, it's Saturday. Did you make it? Did you get a hot chicken sandwich? Did you run out of the juice? Did you finish Hank's first year again? Did you live? There's a lot of time. Things that go by on a Saturday. Bye, future. Alright, let's take a look at this stuff. Take a look at the last couple of weeks. When was the last time we looked at this? Y'all fell and answer the phone. Who else is around? Today's the third. The math is gonna be a little bit weird. I think April is 30 days, so about the 20th. About the 19th, I believe it's gonna be the 19th because there's Wednesday the 30th, Tuesday the 29th, Monday the 28th, Sunday the 27th, Saturday the 26th, Friday the 24th. Thursday the 23rd, Wednesday the 22nd, Tuesday the 21st, Monday the 20th. Oh, Chuck's calling now. Hey, Chuck. How are you? The phone sounds hard to hear.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm like right by. Just gonna get in it. There. How's that now?
Yeah, it might be better. You in the ocean?
No, I was there earlier today, but I'm halfway there. I can actually see Astoria from where I'm at. It's like about 15 river miles. It's off in the distance, but it's really, really windy right now. It would be a good day to do some windsurfing.
It's 15 river miles?
Yeah.
What's a river mile?
I don't know. Some kind of maritime term.
What's the difference?
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, it's just a distance. What's the difference between just a mile and a river mile?
I don't know. I think the river mile is it's different because the roads are longer and the river is shorter.
15 river miles. How far is a knot?
Yeah.
How far is
Whether
a
or not,
How far is a knot? How many miles is a knot?
I don't know. It's a little bit above a mile per
Yeah.
hour.
Oh, it's a
Maybe a
wind.
little bit.
Knot is a wind speed.
Yeah.
How about a click? How far is a click?
Isn't that a meter?
A click is a meter? I thought a click is like almost a mile or something, like maybe a kilometer.
Yeah, a kilometer. Yeah,
Yeah.
a kilometer. But actually, the click represents the click that you would set on an artillery piece. So 2 clicks to the left.
Oh, okay. But then now it's a kilometer, kilometer.
Yeah.
What do they call that? I don't know. They call it kilometer in Canada or wherever. Does they call it?
Yeah.
They don't have a shorter word.
I think the only countries that use the units of measurements to measure speed and distance are like miles and pounds and all that is the UK and the United States.
Yeah, I think that might be right. Not even
They drive on the wrong side of the road.
not in Germany. Well, we drive on the right side of the road, figuratively and literally.
UK, Germany drives on the same side of the road that we do. I think the only countries that don't do that are Japan and the UK and
What about Australia?
oh yeah, Australia.
I think Australia's on the other one. Are you you returning? Are you on your way back from the ocean?
No, I'm gonna head out. I'm camping again tonight, and I'm gonna go and do some surf fishing today. I was clam digging today, and now I'm smoking clams on the water or on the fire right now, and it's quite a long process. But
How many
Yeah.
how many clams did you get?
I only got 8.
Well, you didn't even get the limit.
What?
Did you give up?
I did, but that was like 2 hours after I couldn't. It's like, man, they must have. They did a good job hiding from me today. I'll just say that.
Yeah, you just keep on shoving your pole in the sand, and the pipes, the guns or whatever, and they just didn't get out, huh?
No, I was looking for like squirts coming out of the sand. I saw a couple of those do that, and then, but I don't know if it was. I don't know. Maybe it was just I need glasses or something.
Yeah, you see the squirt, then you
But I
run
got
over
pretty
it.
good eyes, though.
You see the squirt, and then you run over and try to get it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Like, oh my God! Look at it squirt!
Was there anybody else out there claiming?
Yeah. Not as. There were more people surf fishing today where I was at. They were surf fishing. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
And that's
And then
when
I'm gonna go
you
fishing
stand on the
tonight.
you stand on the coast of the ocean and just fish into the water.
Yeah, you go out there probably about waist deep. I wore shorts all day today, shorts and sandals all day, and it was that nice of a day. But you go out there probably up to your knee, far out as you can, and then the tide will suck your bait and all your rig out further. And I saw guys out there catching crabs, saw catching perch, all sorts of stuff. So that was a good day.
How do you catch a crab in a basket?
No, he just he was using a hook and sinker and everything like that, and the thing grabbed onto his bait and then wouldn't let go.
The crab?
Yeah, I think I've even seen crab eat the bait, like and the hook and everything. So like actually get it in their mouth, and then it's like, I think you probably pretty much killed that crab if it's like that.
They eat a hook, yeah, but you can like fish for a crab and then they get hooked on the hook like a fish.
Yeah, you can fish for crab.
But I thought don't they have hard mouths? Are they gonna the hook's gonna get into them?
Yeah, they got. It's like remember the movie Predator?
Oh, hey, Yellowfellow's calling. Let me call you back.
All right.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yellowfellow, hi, how are you?
Good. How much longer in the study at?
About 23 minutes.
Cool. Wait, are you calling somebody else?
Yeah, well, I was on the phone with somebody else, so I'm calling them back as well. They can both be... Huh?
Who?
Chuck.
Who's stuck?
Your call has been forwarded
he's
to
me.
an automated voice message.
Well, you didn't answer. Maybe we'll call him back later. What are you doing?
Yeah. About to head back to my house.
Yeah, after work?
No, I was in a meeting.
Alcohol meeting?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Why?
So people just speak in this weird, like, gobbledygook language. Like, it's like you hear people who talk like they, you know, like Bible people, like church people, and like the only way they can talk is through the lens of what they read. That's exactly what happens in alcoholism.
Yeah.
Everything, every statement is like said for a certain, within a certain framework of what the words and expressions. It's just like, it's fine, I guess.
Oh.
Drives me crazy.
It's some loud sounds. Is it... Well, are you in a room in a circle of folding chairs still?
Not, I mean, that's allowed the time, but that's not necessarily what this one tonight was like. But, yeah, I don't know.
What arrangements were the chairs in? What arrangements were the chairs in today?
What'd you say?
What arrangement was the chairs in today?
Oh, like some were along the side and some were just facing straight ahead, and then there was like a table in the front.
Hmm.
Hey, look, I'm I guess you can't look. Or can you? I'm biking around in a parking lot, and I see a place called Delilah's. I think it's a strip club.
A strip bar?
Yeah, it's a strip club.
A strip joint? I remember you went to one of those one time.
Yeah, one time. Yeah, there just one time.
They got them in Philly. They got a lot of strip joints.
Yeah. I don't know if I can go in though. But I only have $50.
50?
No, that'll give me what?
I think $50 is enough to go into a strip spot.
$50 in the strip club will probably get me in the door, and then I maybe spend about 10 minutes.
How much longer do you want to be in there for?
What's that?
How long do you want to be in there for? 10 minutes seems like a good amount of time.
What would you do in 10 minutes?
Make some memories.
Yeah. Yeah, well, how's your Saturday evening, sir?
Well, I went to Tacoma. There's a new place called
Yeah.
Bee's Hot Chicken. You don't know what Tacoma?
I forget. Oh, is that a theater?
Tacoma is a city.
It's what?
It's a city.
Oh, the city. Oh. Okay. What did you do there?
I went and visited Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Jeremy's been on the program. He has children.
His children? How's his children?
They're growing up so fast.
Wow. Bless them.
Yeah. They're talking. They weren't talking now. They're like 1 or 2 years old. Or I think there's a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And now they're both talking. They weren't talking before. The 1-year-old talks now. Or one day you show up and then it's talking. Like one day you show up and it's just a little thing and rolling around on the floor, and the next time you go, it's talking to you.
Yeah, you know what? I have all my cousins and I had one of my siblings, a bunch of people in my family are having kids now, and they started having kids kind of when I started to just go left, you know? So I've not really been a part these last 2 years of this new generation of my family, and I kind of feel like a bad person.
Well, you can wait when they're 5, then you can get back into it, and then they'll be more momentum.
That's what they are. That they're 5.
Well, it's not too late.
It's a good time to jump in.
It's not too late, but maybe you have alcohol. Instead of having children, you're an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's my version of having a kid. Yeah. You know, I've been thinking about it, and I've been feeling kind of hopeless today.
Yeah, why? I thought your message, you seemed so cheery about having a job and stuff, and money.
I know, which is good, right? That is good. I'm happy I'm back in the city. I'm happy I have a job I like. It's fun. It's a cool, restaurant. And I like the people there. Me like all this culinary stuff. And,
you're cooking?
Oh my God.
You're cooking at the restaurant?
Yes. And, yeah, all that's good. But I feel so isolated from people who are in recovery. I feel like I connect at all. It's the fucking spiritual, shit. It doesn't, maybe it's my problem. I don't know.
They don't have...
why?
Yeah, I mean, spirituality is stupid.
Why does it have to be so jammed down your fucking throat? That's my biggest, okay. If anything that could go wrong with me. Alright. Some reason it's
They don't
alcohol. And because of that, I have to pay the price of, dealing with annoying fucking God people.
They don't have...
I'm just angry right now.
They don't have, non-spiritual alcohol class?
They do, but every time you want to, embrace that, people fucking, if you tell anyone, oh yeah, I'm gonna do, this other group, or Like, people are like, they, like, delegitimize it. They're like, oh, yeah, well, I don't know about that, blah, 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 blah. But I know I can, and I'm getting ready to fucking just do it. Because they say that we're allowed to if we want to in this house. So I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah. They're stupid. I remember my grandmother, when we would go, I was hanging out with her on Sundays when she had died recently, but we would drive by a church and she'd say, "You see those people? Those are stupid people."
Yeah, what do you mean? You're saying she got, like, I know Grandma. You know I know who she is.
Yeah.
You're saying, like, I don't know.
She said, "Those are stupid people." She was right.
Yeah. She said you're dead. Like, when you die, you're dead, and that's that, or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but she would say they're stupid, and they are stupid. You shouldn't have to do that. You don't need. You cannot drink without God.
Yeah. The one explanation of God that I kind of heard, so there's this crazy guy at rehab who went on this, like, I've heard people say things like this before, but there's this guy who, like, was going to tell his story to everyone else, like, the rehab, and instead of, like, telling his life story, he told a story of, like, a hallucination he had while he was in a coma, and he said that when he was in the coma, he, like, was visited by God, and God, like, told him that, like, he's God and that everybody in the world is God and everything is him and everything is God, and that he decided, or God decided, or whoever decided to, like, what we're doing is, like, God was, like, made himself all of us and everything so that he could experience what it's like to, like, be, like, a human being. And he made it, and he, like, tricked himself into forgetting that he was God so that he could, like, experience not being God.
Yeah, isn't that like a movie?
I don't know, but it kind of made sense to me. I was like, all right, well, that has to be it. You know, like, if it is anything, that would be it. So God's just having some fun. God placed a magic spell on himself so that he could become everything and enjoy the whole, like, fucking movie of being people and everything, you know?
There is no God. My grandmother was bombed in Hiroshima or Nagasaki. She was in Nagasaki.
Your grandmother was?
Yeah.
Wait, she was where?
She got A-bombed in Nagasaki.
She did?
Yeah. She lived.
Was she on the outskirts or something?
I'm not sure how she lived. She was in the basement.
No way.
She survived it, and that's why there's no God.
You never told me that.
No, I told I've not. It's not a secret.
That's crazy.
Yep. She lived. She saw melting people. And there's no God.
Wow. Well, I'm biking in a very dangerous road right now.
Yeah, what is it?
It's like highway kind of with like a barrier thing up for obstruction.
Like the cars are dangerous? Because I know you got mugged before.
Yeah, twice. I've never really gotten in a bad, like, accident or anything. Today I almost lost my bicycle. But, yeah, I don't know. Should probably stop feeling sorry for myself.
The show's getting down to it. We only got about 10 minutes left.
Maybe I can control my drinking.
I don't know about that. You keep on going back. How many rehabs have you been going to? What? I mean, every time you go back to rehab, are you having a relapse or whatever they call it?
I guess that's what they call it.
But like every time, so like you've left and came back to rehab like several times, and every time you go back, is it because you're having relapsing?
Yeah.
You can't just not drink?
What's that?
You can't just not drink?
That's a good question.
Like,
That's a very good question. That's kind of something that what my stepdad said. He was like, why don't you just stop?
yeah.
That's a fair question.
Just don't drink. I'm gonna start my own rehab program.
Yeah, I'll put plug in the jug. That's what I'll do.
Here's my rehab. Don't
Hey,
drink.
why don't you just put a plug in the jug?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, like, Freddie had cigarettes, and he decided that cigarettes were gross. And, you know, he had to tell himself that to not smoke cigarettes.
Who did that?
Freddie,
When did he stop smoking cigarettes?
a long time ago. Can't you just say
Yeah.
booze is bad? It's bad.
Yeah. It's not, though. It's, like, amazing.
Oh, no, it's bad. It's bad.
No, you're right. It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, I mean, the insane part about it is deciding to drink knowing that it'll make me get kicked out of the places I'm living in.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah, I don't drink very much. I mean, pretty much not at all. And I don't really think about it.
Yeah. Do you ever think about getting in treatment?
About getting into treatment? Because I'm not drinking, though.
But what about the times where you do?
I mean, it's pretty much not happening. If I drink, maybe I'll take a sip and then be like, oh, I don't really like this that much.
Oh, okay. I guess you're pretty much okay then.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. But I don't really, I don't really think about it a whole lot.
Well, you should do an experiment on yourself and drink a lot every day for like a month, and then see if you can take it or leave it afterwards.
Yeah. But it makes me sick.
See what happens.
It makes me sick.
Makes you sick.
Yeah. Plus I don't have time. When do you have time for that kind of thing? What kind of food do they have at your restaurant? Is it French?
No, it's like Middle Eastern.
Really? Middle Eastern food? And you're chopping stuff there?
Yep.
Middle Eastern's good for vegetarians, right?
Huh?
Middle Eastern is good for vegetarian food.
Yeah, it is. The food's fucking delicious.
They got hummus.
Yeah.
They got baba ganoush.
Maybe. They got the best desserts, I bet.
Yeah, have you ever had baba ganoush?
Oh, baba. Oh, yeah, they do have baba. Yeah.
That's so
Baba
good.
ganoush.
Baba ganoush is really good.
Yeah, I spend.
Is it there's a place across the street from here. It's called Assyrian food. Assyrian. I'm not sure what it is.
Syrian?
Assyrian.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
There's a restaurant that has that kind of food across the street. It's some kind of Middle East thing, but they have baba ganoush. It's smoky.
Yeah, that's because they char. That's what I do. I've been charring eggplant every day.
Wow. In the fire?
Yeah. It's a big char grill. Special grill.
Fancy.
That I use.
Fancy. You're cooking the baba ganoush.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm having fun. It's a big, like, beautiful restaurant. And, yeah, there's this woman there who, I think she, like, linked in my direction today. I think I'm going to ask her to marry me.
Yeah? Is she a coworker?
Yeah.
You're going to get married at the restaurant?
If they'll have us.
Yeah. Alright. Hummus? I like hummus.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you ever date a coworker?
It's happened.
Oh, wait, I think I remember this. Yeah. That, Who's that girl from like 2018?
Yeah, go look. Go watch the episodes. Yeah, the show's almost over. We got about 4 minutes left. Chuck's been digging for clams. Chuck's been calling every day. He's the new guy.
Yeah, what's his problem?
He's from Washington. He's
Yeah.
clamming. He's clamming.
Well, he thinks he's a big shot.
He thinks he's the biggest shot. He sent a tape, a VHS tape. You ever seen the Liberty Bell?
You ever see what?
The Liberty Bell?
The Liberty Bell. Did you listen to my message today?
Not all of them.
Oh yeah, because I was telling you that I was biking by the Liberty Bell.
Yeah, did you see it?
No, so I was biking by the building that it was at.
It's inside?
It's in a little like enclosure thing, yeah.
And what do you...
Yeah. That's
What's
funny.
so-
I was just talking about that.
What's so special about it?
I don't know. That's kind of what I think I mentioned that I don't know what the fuck the deal is.
It's just a big bell.
You know? Yeah. It's like cracked and some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some bell.
Who cares?
Someone like that. Yeah. Who gives a shit? How much time you got left?
Hey, have you seen Abbott? I've been watching Abbott Elementary.
Oh, no.
We only have about 3 minutes left. Abbott Elementary takes place in Philly.
Yeah, but it's got that. Isn't it like funny or whatever?
It's fun. It's a comedy show.
It's funny.
I don't know. It's not that funny, but it's funny and like it's a good enough show for me to watch and space out.
Yeah. What should I do about my self-loathing?
Don't drink.
Okay. You're right. Maybe I should get a. You know what I was thinking? Maybe I'll like get like a hobby.
Yeah, get a hobbies are good. I've been knitting.
Yeah.
Knitting is
Maybe
fun.
I'll
Call the program. Leave more messages.
do what?
Call the program. Leave more messages, but don't drink.
No, I'm not. I know I've been talking shit like I'm gonna relapse or something. I'm not.
All right. Because yeah, I mean, last time you called, when you were out. I didn't hear when you went back in, and then I didn't hear from you for a few months, and then you're back. But the show's about over. Thanks, Chuck. Thank you, y'all. Thanks for calling. We didn't listen to this. So we got a message. This guy's been calling in and playing music into the phone.
That's nice. Pretty cool.
You hear this?
Yeah, it's like a horn.
It's a horn. It's some kind of jazz.
Jazz? It sounds good.
It's jazz. Hey,
Nice.
hey, Daddy-O.
That's very nice.
Get hip to it, Daddy-O.
Is that a trumpet?
I think it's a trumpet. Alright, here goes Renee. The credits are gonna run now. We'll be back tomorrow. I didn't listen to all your messages, but leave more anyway. Here goes. Thank you.
Yeah, God bless.
God bless. Al Akbar. Thanks for watching. Saturday. We're on TCTV channel 22 and I'm there to check it out. Yeah. YDHWM on YouTube. 360-644. Follow Mexican TV. Yeah. YDHWM. Check it out. Now it's the time to get TCT with the baby. Jordy Thomas with the book. We're trying to do a subscribe, comment, recommend more of the best. What's the better? What's the second? What's the second? Watching. Thank you. Hey, John Ryan, call me.